The Homer Laughlin China Company is an American pottery company based in Newell, West Virginia, which is best known for producing the Fiesta line of dinnerware. History. The Homer Laughlin China Company initially began as Laughlin Pottery in East Liverpool, Ohio. The company was started in 1871 by brothers Shakespeare and Homer Laughlin. However, Shakespeare would later leave the company in 1879. In 1889, William Edwin Wells joined Homer, and 7 years later the two would incorporate. Homer would sell his interest to Wells shortly thereafter. The firm experienced rapid growth and opened a facility in Newell, West Virginia in 1903. By the late 1920s, all production was centered at the West Virginia factory and the Ohio site was abandoned. Peak production for the company was in 1948 when they produced 10,129,449 dishes. Quote, in 2010, Homer Laughlin purchased Hall China. As of 2015, the company continues to manufacture all of its products in the United States. A visitor center, museum, and factory outlet are maintained at its headquarters. Dinnerware lines. In the 1920s, the firm advertised itself as the largest pottery company in the world. Estimates of production range from 25,000 to 35,000 different patterns since production started. Fiesta. Homer Laughlin began producing the popular and colorful Fiesta line of dinnerware in 1936. Fiesta dinnerware continued to be produced through the late 1960s, with a number of new colors offered before the entire line was phased out in 1973. Fiesta was reintroduced by the company in 1986, and remains in production to this day. The new Fiesta line contains a number of pieces produced from the original molds, as well as brand new pieces designed for modern-day use. Like the original line, the current-day production features an evolving number of colors. Other retail lines. In addition to Fiesta, 2 other lines of colorful dinnerware in bright, solid-colored glazes were introduced in the 1930s. Harlequin was introduced in 1938 as a less expensive alternative to Fiesta available at Woolworth stores. They also produced Riviera dinnerware, 1938, which is distinctive for its triple scalloped edges. Riviera was available in red, yellow, light green, mauve blue, ivory, during the war, and occasionally cobalt blue. Production of Riviera ended circa 1948-49. Harlequin was produced until 1964 and was briefly reintroduced in 1979 for the 100th anniversary of Woolworth's. Epicure, a line based on popular colors and shapes of the 1950s, was introduced in 1955, and was designed by a student of Russell Wright. Wright's own dinnerware lines were made by Homer Laughlin rival Steubenville Pottery in nearby Steubenville, Ohio. Epicure today is a sought-after collectible, but it was not well received when introduced and was dropped only 1 year after its debut. Wholesale lines. A key part of Homer Laughlin's business yesterday and today is its hotel and restaurant lines. Fiesta ware is also sold to trade accounts. Government lines. HLC maintains contracts with the federal government to supply china and dinnerware for a range of functions. This includes formal dinners to dinnerware for use by U.S. troops at base camps and in the field. A number of these designs are exclusive to the U.S. government. Golden Wheat line. Homer Laughlin Company produced the Golden Wheat line between 1949 and 1966. These pieces were added to dozen detergent boxes as an enticement to buyers. These dishes feature a center picture of wheat bending in the wind, with a trim on the edge and 22K gold. Collector's Encyclopedia of Fiesta, 7th edition. Huxford. Collector Books. Division of Schroeder Publishing, Inc. Collector's Encyclopedia of Russell Wright. 2nd edition. Kerr. Further reading. Burkhoff. Nancy Pratt. Fiesta Ware. Des Moines. Wallace Homestead Book Co. 1978. Cunningham, Joe. Homer Laughlin China 1940s and 1950s. Atglin, PA. Schiffer Publishing Limited. 2000. Cunningham, Joe. Homer Laughlin China. A Giant Among Dishes. 1873 to 1939. Atglin, PA. Schiffer Pub. 1998. Homer Laughlin China Collectors Association. Fiesta, Harlequin, and Kitchen Craft Tablewares. The Homer Laughlin China Collectors Association Guide. Atglin, PA. Schiffer Pub. 2000. Huxford, Sharon and Bob Huxford. The Collector's Encyclopedia of Fiesta. With Harlequin and Riviera. Paducah, Kai. Collector Books. 1992. Jasper, Joanne. The Collector's Encyclopedia of Homer Laughlin China. Reference and Value Guide. Paducah, Kai. Collector Books. 1993. Page, Bob. Dale Frederickson. And Dean 6. Homer Laughlin. Decades of Dinnerware. Greensboro, NC. Page, Frederickson Publications. 2003. Racheta, Richard G. Collector's Guide to Homer Laughlin's Virginia Rose. Identification and Values. Paducah, Kai. Collector Books. 1997. Racheta, Richard G. Virginia Rose. Antiques and Collecting Magazine 100. August. 1995. 18-20. Schneider, Mike. Fiesta. A Rainbow at the Table. Antiques and Collecting Hobbies 93. August. 1988. 24-8. Snyder, Jeffrey B. Fiesta. The Homer Laughlin China Company's Colorful Dinnerware. Atglin, PA. Schiffer Pub. 2000. Official website. Museum of Ceramics. DISHES. A documentary about collecting Fiesta dishware. Homer Laughlin China Date Codes. The Restaurantware Collectors Network. Retrieved 16 October 2014.